When using image or video generation AI models, one of the most important sliders you'll encounter is the CFG scale, which stands for Classifier Free Guidance Scale. But what actually is it? Why does the success of your images depend on it? And how do you set it correctly? Essentially, the CFG value determines how strictly the AI follows your description, your prompt. Think of it like a leash. If you let it go too loose, the machine's imagination runs wild. But if you pull it too tight, you suffocate its creativity. If you set the CFG value too low, the AI will simply ignore your prompt and start generating completely random things, with the image often turning out blurry and lifeless. On the other hand, if you push the slider too high, the AI tries so desperately to match every single word you wrote that it completely ruins the output. This is when you get unnaturally oversaturated images, weirdly high contrast, fried-looking visuals, or completely broken and distorted pictures. So, what is the perfect number then? The truth is, this varies from one AI model to another. That's why your very first and most important step should always be to check the model's Hugging Face model card or its Civitai description, because the creators always list the recommended values there. In general, however, there are two key rules of thumb. For traditional, base models, this value most commonly ranges between 1 and 8, with values between 3.5 and 7 usually being the most stable. For turbo and distilled models, this rule is turned completely upside down. Since these are optimized for speed, their CFG value typically needs to be set to 1, or a value very close to it, such as 1.2 or 1.5. If you leave the CFG at 7 on a turbo model, the result will be an unusable, fried disaster. Ultimately, CFG is the fine-tuning tool that strikes the perfect balance between your vision and the AI's creative freedom. Use it wisely, always check the model description, and don't be afraid to experiment. If you liked this explanation, follow the channel for more useful AI info and tips.